Hey Seth, what was the message from the older guys in that locker room after suffering the loss today?
They just told me that it would happen again in my career, and they just told me to keep my head up and to look toward the future. That you know just keep on going and don't worry too much about what happened today.
And looking at the final three quarters versus what you guys were able to do in those drives in the first quarter, what changed for you guys in terms of not being able to keep that momentum that you had in the first quarter?
Yeah, like Sean might have mentioned, we didn't really start the drives and get the first down, and we just had negative plays on first down a lot, and had a couple calls not go our way that set us back, and then we just couldn't get the drive started, and then that's what made it stall out a little bit.
Evan.
Seth, everyone's kind of said that this is where you guys have to look in the mirror a little bit more. After 4 games, what do you see about this team as far as maybe the good and now what you guys can improve on maybe after the loss?
I mean, we just need to push that much harder because, like coaches say, you can be harder on yourself after a win. So we learned a lot last week, and we need to learn a lot even more this week after losing that game because we just need to keep getting better offensively, especially. I felt like our defense were put in some bad situations by us and me personally. So we just need to get better as a whole and go watch the film, learn from it, execute next week.
And on that note, I mean, you obviously recovered after that strip sack to throw that long pass to Calvin. So for you, is it just a case of, like you said, just kind of shake this game off and just say, all right, let's learn and just leave it in the past?
Yeah, somewhat, but of course, it's painful right now, to lose that game like that. Just self-inflicted wounds mainly.
Mark.
Sorry, Seth, along those lines, self-inflicted wounds. That play where you throw the ball to Rodgers and you get it down to the 2 and then you see the flag come immediately. Like when you're in the moment, what's that feeling like when you complete a pass like that you think is going to be the difference in the game, but you see a flag come out?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't like my coaches always preach to me, don't get too highs with the highs and too lows with the lows. So I was just like, okay, that happened. Next play. But I mean, a lot of kids, I could see them hanging their heads and stuff like that. So I was just trying to pick them up and tell 65 next play, like that's in the past, to try and just do it again. And I mean, so I wasn't too worried about that singular play affecting the entirety of the game, but.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Seth.